Well, hello once again, Generals. Welcome back to this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Kayla Cumbie, and it feels so good to be back, and Heritage is coming back strong. This will be our first edition of the 5-Star News, with Heritage coming back 5 days a week. And we're going to start with our announcement portion of the show. We call it What's Up Heritage. Here's Brandon Frady, Cole Ditton, and Daniel Fleming with more.
Hello, Generals, and welcome back to 5 Days a Week. This is What's Up Heritage. Kicking things off today, the Heritage Middle School Legion of Jazz and the Heritage High School Jazz Band proudly present the Moonlight Serenade, to be held on HHS on Saturday, April 24th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tickets must be purchased in advance for $10. Visit the school website for more intel. 4 Heritage High School's HOSA students qualified for the state conference and placed third in the anatomy tournament. These students are Aaron McWilliams, Riley Baker, Maisie Johnson, and Emma Bradford. Congratulations to them. Today, March 16th, Catoosa County citizens will have the opportunity to vote on whether to continue the Education Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax, NESPLOST. Pennies are used to provide classrooms and schools safety and security initiatives, technology, new buses, and maintenance. And now on to our weather forecast. Tuesday should be a 60% chance of rain with a high of 66, a low of 53. Wednesday should be a 90% chance of rain with a high of 67, a low of 61. Thursday, 80% chance of rain with a high of 71, a low of 47. Friday, 20% chance of rain with a high of 61, a low of 42. Saturday, a 30% chance of rain with a high of 60, a low of 39. Sunday, 10% chance of rain with a high of 65, a low of 39. And Monday, a 10% chance of rain with a high of 64 and a low of 46. And now on to our next segment.
Thanks, you two. This weather is starting to look like and feel like spring, and I'm so excited. Moving on into the news now, and as we all know, we started 5 days a week yesterday, and it has been a major change for everyone, including every student and every teacher here at Heritage. This has been very different with all of our COVID updates, but we want to see how everyone is handling it. We have 5-Star News reporters Liam Smart and Cole Price with this story.
Okay, General, so we're back 5 days a week in person. Today's our first day back. Everything seems to be going smoothly, other than you guys need to remember that when we're all back and the middle school's all back, then traffic will be a lot heavier. So you're going to have to leave a little bit earlier than you've been leaving to make sure you get here on time. We didn't count tardies today, but we'll start counting those again tomorrow. So please make sure you leave in plenty of time to get through traffic and get to school on time. Go through the temperature checks before you come in. Other than that, I think it's great that we're all back together. If you're behind from when we were doing the hybrid schedule, if you've got some work to do, make sure you take advantage of win time during lunch. Go to your teacher, get everything caught up, and let's finish out the last 2.5 months of school strong and earn credits this semester toward graduation.
I'm pretty excited that we've gone back to 5 days a week because now I get to see all my homies. And we get to, walk down the halls and hold hands and do all kinds of homie stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can go to the library now. And it's a lot, louder and annoying. So, there's a lot of pros and cons to this. We'll figure out if the cons are more than the pros later on. So, thank you.
5 days a week. I think it's a good idea. Hopefully COVID cases aren't, rising up for us. Hopefully we can stay in 5 days a week. I like seeing all my friends here. It's really just a fun time overall.
Thanks for all that information, you two. It's so excited to spend the rest of my senior year back 5 days a week with all of my friends. Moving on now, and we had another annual blood drive here at Heritage yesterday, and I'm sure it was a big hit with all of our students actually being at school. Each year is a great way for Heritage to give back to the community, and we do it multiple times a year. But I want to see how many students were involved and how it went.
Hey guys, Coach Jano here talking about the blood drive. I know y'all know there's a football season and a basketball season and a baseball season. We're all aware that there is such thing called a trauma season. And it's starting about right now, which is when the weather gets warmer and you have proms, and then obviously summertime. And then there's another little short trauma season during the holidays, and you can imagine how that happens.
Well, just not really,
not really using my blood, and somebody else can use it if they need it. So donating is always a good thing too.
If you need to make sure you're good and hydrated, you need to make sure you've eaten, and to give blood is an awesome gift. And with the COVID and everything that's happened with air and blood needs, we especially, and the blood that you give stays within this area to help people in your community. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Benjamin Dineski. I'll be filling in for Kayla Cumbie on this story. This Wednesday, the HHS Choir will be hosting the GMEA Large Group Evaluation. What is it? How will they be judged? And what will our choir be singing? Well, here's Lindsay, Davies, Casey Capote, and Jamie Harvey with this story. Take it away, you three.
The Heritage High School Chorus is going to be hosting the GMEA Large Group Performance Evaluations for District 7 this Wednesday. So what that is, schools will come in one at a time. They'll come into the choir room and warm up, and then they'll file into the auditorium, and they're going to sing for 3 judges.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm a member of the Heritage High School Chorus, and I'm super excited for LGPEs. It's a really great competition that we will be able to see and learn to grow. One of our foreign language pieces that we're doing is Bogorodice Diebo, and I'm really excited because it is a foreign language piece, and it's just really interesting to be able to see how the texts flow. I know that I'm a little bit nervous, and so are my classmates, but I know we can do this, and I'm super excited to just grow.
And so the judges will rate them on things such as tone, rhythms, pitches, foreign language, diction, phrasing, things like that. So the goal is to get 1s or all superiors from the judges, but the ratings go from 1s down to 5s. So we're hoping for 1s this week.
So we have our usual choir, and we also have our chamber choir will be performing 2 songs. One is Sleep by Eric Whitaker, and that's my personal favorite. I love the way that the piece just flows through. It's very beautiful, very dissonant chords. I love dissonant chords and then resolutions. It's a wonderful piece. We will be judged. I think we'll get 1s. I'm really excited for the judges to hear that piece.
This has been a really challenging year for chorus with the singing and the coronavirus. So we're taking some precautions like wearing masks as we sing. But we're just really thrilled that we get to do a GMEA event because our all-state chorus and district chorus and things like that have all been canceled this year. So we're really looking forward to Wednesday.
This is your second tardy.
I'm sorry, miss. I had to run my girlfriend to class. She was wanting me to walk with her.
Okay, one more time and you're going to lunch detention.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome into sports, everyone. I'm Jamison Shook, along here with Tate Thomas. We're going to start it with sports, and we're going to start it off with boys soccer action. They have been on a roll yet of late.
I heard they beat LFO by a landslide. Here's Liam Smart and Cole Price with the recap.
So the LFO game, huge win for the guys. Nice to put some goals on the board. 7-0 is a solid victory. While not a region game, it is a crosstown rivalry that always feels good to put it on him a little bit. Joseph Smith had an outstanding game with a hat trick. Other goals by Liam Smart, Chipper Grayson, William Cortez, and Preston McFeeters. All around, our guys played excellent game. Looking forward to taking on Sonoraville on Monday and then testing our worth and taking on Cartersville on Wednesday.
Hey guys, I'm here to talk about the game that we had on Friday against LFO. We came out with a pretty good win. We had some great team chemistry on offense. We scored 7 goals with Liam, me, Joseph, William, and Preston. So our defense also played pretty well. They locked them down. They didn't have many shots. And Yeah, we did pretty good.
Alrighty, Friday night we had a big win against LFO. It was nice to beat a local rival, and we put 7 goals up on the board and held them to 0. Defense played really well, locked them down. I think they only had like 1 shot the entire game. And offense, we put 7 goals up. The front 4 played really well together. We were all able to make some plays and put some goals in the net. And now we're moving forward. We got Sonorville Monday and Cartersville Wednesday, and we got to carry this momentum.
Great job, boys. On to baseball now, and our boys went down to Southeast to play the second of their 3-game series.
How the games go, here's Kay Canary, Grayson Ward, and Candace Stafford with a recap of the games. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, on Tuesday we played Southeast Whitfield here. We started off our region schedule here. And on Tuesday, sophomore Zach Barrett pitched here and pitched well for us as he's been all year and so forth. And we were able to give him a lot of run support and played pretty well defensively as well. So it was good to get that first region win. It was a shortened game, and we kept the pitch count down and was able to win that game 10-0, and that set us up going there on Friday for a doubleheader. And in the first game, senior Kay Canary pitched that game, did extremely well. Again, looked more and more comfortable with another start on the mound for him.
Last Friday we played Southeast, swept them, had a shutout pitch by Canary. The first game we all hit the ball well, CJ with a 3-run homer. Third game, we pitched Skeen. He pitched a no-hitter. Everybody hit the ball that game. Our defense played well. Pitching was well. Everything went well.
It's set up for the nightcap, and on the nightcap we had sophomore pitcher Landon Skeen go. Gave him some early runs in the first inning, second inning. Kind of stretched that lead out a little bit. And again, played well defensively. I think we had 1 miscue, I think, in the infield on a throw. And outside that, played well defensively. Landon actually ended up not surrendering a hit. So he basically threw a no-hitter through 5 innings. So, and again, a lot of offense. A lot of people got in the game, a lot of contributions, some good at-bats by guys. So it was good to get a region sweep and end up 3-0 after the first week of region play.
The boys also defeated LFO last night 9-5. Next up, tennis. Our boys and girls both had a match last night against Gordon Lee.
Our boys came into today 3-2, and the girls the same. Could they add another win to the column? Here's Lynn Smart and Cole Price with a story.
Yeah, I was very happy with the win over Gordon Lee, 5-0. Usually Mondays it's a tough day to play tennis, but the guys came out, got on top of them quickly. In singles, Nathan Minton and JT Halloran won 6-0, 6-0. Which is a double bagel for both of those guys. So very proud of them. Couldn't have done any better.
We were pretty excited to win yesterday. Me and JT both 6-0, 6-0 to our opponents. So it was pretty nice. They're kind of a smaller team. They had to forfeit a match. So we kind of expected that outcome. But we hope that further along in the season we can keep on winning.
Then in doubles, number 1 doubles, Colton Buckles and Willville. They dominated early, won the first set 6-0. And then they won the second set 6-4. I think they just wanted to stay out there a little bit longer and play. And then in number 2 doubles, we put Jed Johnson and Caleb Biddle together. It's the first time I think that they played together. And so, not sure what's going to happen there, but they ended up winning 6-2, 6-2. And so I was very proud of them. They had to wait around to get on the court, and then they got on there and really played well. So I was happy about that.
Okay, so yesterday we played Gordon Lee for the first time. It wasn't a region match, so we got it in pretty quick. We won 5-0. I won 6-1, 6-0. Morgan won 6-0, 6-0. And then Mia, our number 3 singles, won 6-1, 6-1.
All right, the girls tennis team got a big win yesterday against Gordon Lee. The match wasn't really that close. Gordon Lee's pretty young, so our girls took advantage of that. We got off to a really good start in singles with Bailey Crystal at number 1. She really played well in a 6-1, 6-0 win over a number 1 player from Gordon Lee. Morgan Phillips did it again, 6-0, 6-0. The first game Morgan played was a little bit of a struggle. And after that, she won that one, but then she won 11 straight pretty quick. And then Mia Callahan's been a pleasant surprise at number 3 singles. She got another win yesterday. She's 2-0 now in singles play. So she's trying to grab that singles position before we get back into region play. Doubles also had big wins. Reagan Simmons and Courtney McKenzie got a doubles win at number 1 doubles, which is always tough. And then our number 2 girls are really good too. Ellie Jost and Lauren Mock won again at number 2 double. So we kind of got the sweep of Gordon Lee. We're hoping we get to play later today against Tryon, and that'll be a little bit tougher. Tryon's historically pretty good. They won the state a couple years ago, but we've had pretty good success against them. So hopefully if the weather holds up, we'll get out there and play today. And if not, we've got Cedartown on Thursday.
The doubles also won, which was really good. We were expecting some rain, so we tried to get it in pretty fast, and we did. It was a good overall match. It was a good second win. Just going to go ahead and start a streak before the region starts in 2 weeks, and I'm really excited for that.
Unfortunately, the tennis game tonight against Tryon was rained out. However, we do have one last segment left on the show.
Carson Green, Damon Jones, and Cameron Burtroy have a March Madness-themed addition to their show this week. Who will be the champ? Let's find out now.
All right, we're back here with the Week 3 champion of this trivia. For this edition, we're doing all March Madness.
Oh, got it.
So here we go with the first question. Who was the only 16 seed to beat a 1 seed in the tournament? Was it A, Marshall, B, UMBC, C, George Mason, or D, Mercer?
I'm going to go with Mercer on this one.
I'm going to go with Baltimore County, Maryland-Baltimore County.
I have to say Mercer.
I'm going to have to go with UMBC. For the second question, what team was known in their historic run as Dunk City?
Cleveland Browns.
You want the Browns?
Yeah. Everybody's going to lose this one, but I'm going to get it. It's Florida Gulf Coast, not Gulf Coast, Gulf Coast.
For the second.
What was the first one? What was the A? What was that? Las Vegas?
UNLV, yes.
I have to say, I'm going to say Duke.
Ooh, Dunk City. I'm going to have to go with UNLV. Third question. Who was the only team to score over 100 points in an NCAA title game? A, UCLA, B, North Carolina, D, Syracuse, or D, UNLV?
I'm going to go with North Carolina.
Man, that's a tough one. I don't really know. I haven't seen UCLA in there in a while, but I'm just going to go with UNLV. That might not be it, but I'm going to go with UNLV.
All right.
But when you got Michael Jordan, it's got to be North Carolina.
I'll have to go with the Tar Heels, North Carolina. They probably didn't, but we're gonna go with North Carolina for this one. For the bonus question, what team won 2 consecutive Final Four titles in the 1991 and 92 season? Was it A, Duke, B, Indiana, C, UCLA, or D, Michigan?
I'm going to go with Duke on that one.
I'm going to go with Duke back in the day when they had some pretty good players. I'm going to say it's Duke.
Oh, boy, this is hard. This is hard. I have to say Duke again.
As much as I'm against him, is probably Duke. We're back. Now a 2-time champ after this week's big win. How do you feel?
Well, it's pretty exciting to get back in the championship column. I really never thought I would lose one. Had some kind of bogus questions you asked a couple of weeks ago that kind of got me into the losers bracket, so to speak. But I think I got them all right this week. So the NCAA tournament, I'm pretty good at.
All right.
So.
About the NCAA tournament, who do you have winning? Who's your pick to win the tournament?
Well, I picked it yesterday with Logan Pickett for my bracket. So we kind of tag teamed the bracket. And think about it. Logan likes Tennessee. I'm an Alabama fan. So we went with a Bama-Tennessee rematch. Or not a rematch, but a fourth game between those two for the championship. I've got Bama winning it.
Thanks for Sports YouTube. Now we have a brand new installment of Ben Don't Ask Me by Ben Dineski. This week it has to do with literary. So if you're not doing too hot with your essay students, this one's for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Ben Dineski.
My name is Benjamin Dineski, and welcome to this 8th installment of Ben Don't Ask Me. Today, our question comes from an anonymous viewer, and their question is, what's the most important part of an essay? Well, don't ask me. Let's go ask one of our literature teachers here at Heritage High School.
Well, that's a tough question, but after 20 years
of teaching writing in the public school setting, I think the best answer is the cash that you put in the envelope that you slide to your teacher when you hand in the essay. That's going to have, I think, the most impact overall on your grade. So kids, remember that. Usually the bigger bills, the better.
Well, obviously Mr. Whited was just joking about that. Really the most important part of an essay is the intro paragraph, because that will set up the rest of your essay. The intro paragraph gives you like what the essay is going to be about, what each paragraph will be about, and how the essay will end. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for that, Ben. And to continue our entertainment segment of this show, we have a brand new installment of The Jokesters by our very own Aaron Hilliard and Kane Stover. We definitely saved the best for last. Take it away, guys.
What up, big ballers? It's your boy Stove Daddy with
Hilltop.
And this is the 6th edition of the Jokesters. Going to be doing the same old thing, walking around, ask some people some jokes. Stay tuned.
All right, we're back with Lauren for the first joke. Lauren, why did the Oreo go to the dentist?
I don't know.
Because he lost his filling.
That was retarded.
All right, for the second joke, I'm with Luke. Yeah. Where does Batman go to the bathroom?
I don't know. Where?
The bat room.
Nice. All right, I'm back with Zeke for the third joke. Zeke, did you hear about the guy that cut off his left side of his body?
No, I don't.
He was all right, though.
That's kind of sad.
Thanks, you two. You always know how to make me laugh. But with that, that'll do it for this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. We will have a brand new report Friday, but it's going to be a long week, Generals, so stay rested and stay focused. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.